an after work beer to try to cheer, but it ain't gonna happen. You know what's wrong with this world today? There's too many foreigners in our country that make things more complicated and add to the excess already heavy populated country that we live in. People come in and adds extra population problems. We've already got enough people overcrowded as fuck. Hey, hmm. You know, this one guy, Wadja here, says I have a shitty life because I lack motivation. Well, you know what? Maybe I do lack motivation, but you know why I lack motivation? Because this world, for me, maybe not for everybody, this world for me is pitiful and it sucks and it's depressing and it's doom and gloom all the time. And it's the same old dull and boring and blah, 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 blah. No excitement ever. So you think that I'm going to have motivation if shit ain't going my way, if things aren't the way I want them to be? You think I'm going to be motivated? If I had a girlfriend if I would have had a girlfriend a long time ago or had a normal dating life, and a girl, if a female would um, validate me and be like a sex partner. If I had a sex partner, maybe I would have a little bit more motivation. Maybe if I would have dated in my younger years, maybe I would have a little more motivation just because of simple reason because I could prove that I've done it. And there's so many things I haven't proved that I've done. You know, there's so many things I haven't proved. My living conditions suck. Yeah, I might not pay rent right now, but I've paid rent in my life before. I might not pay rent, but guess what? I buy my own food, I buy my own car insurance, I buy my own gas, and I pay the check loan place when I take money out, which I shouldn't have to do. But then I pay the dentist money. I get gas for my car. So don't tell me that shit. I buy my own fucking food. So don't come at me. Don't bring that shit to me. Yeah, I might not pay utilities and rent, but guess what? I've paid it in my life before. I've lived life when it comes to paying bills. So don't tell me that. Don't give me that nonsense. You know what? And how I feel right now, I'd love to chug this bitch, pound this bitch, slam dunk this motherfucker. I'd love to pound this down real fast, you know? And I think I will right now. I never said I was going to drink the whole thing in one gulp. I don't know, more or less, I think people just irritate me a lot, you know? Because a lot of people are off point, you know? Imagine like a dartboard, and here's the bullseye in the middle, and here's a dartboard. Most people leave comments that are like way off, you know, far away from the bullseye. That's how I feel. Very few people really have a good understanding about me. The world is messed up because there's so many laws, needless laws, pointless laws that shouldn't be put in place because people are too suppressed or oppressed. I mean, people are too oppressed and people can't do jack shit. People they say this is the land of the free, but yeah, we can freedom of speech, but at the same time, we're not exactly free if you think about it. There's a lot of shit we're not allowed to do, which I think there's is messed up. I think that there's things that more. I think there's more things that should be legal that are illegal. That's part of the problem with the world today too. Statutes on laws and just nonsense. It's fucked up. Shit that we should be allowed to do shit that we can't do, and people go break the law because they, you know, and it's all a setup. It's all because it's all revolves around, of course, yeah, you named it, money. Whatever benefits this wherever you live, they're gonna wash up. They're gonna vacuum and they're gonna suck up all your money out of your wallet because they're thirsty. All the people that run the cities and everything are thirsty. And as far to clear the fart fetish thing up, I only watch females fart because it turns me on. I have a fetish and I would love to experience it. And hopefully I'll experience it one day from a hot chick that farts. But I don't get turned on by guys farting. I mean, even though there's rumors going around that I've seen straight guys farting and it turned me on. No, it didn't turn me on. What turned me on was looking at pictures of beautiful females, beautiful girls that. Let me tell you guys something. These ladies are really highly attractive. They have freckles, moles, beamer. They're beautiful. So I focus on the feature. I only look at the female. The only reason I listen to it is because it's just a noise thing. It's like it's hard to explain. It's like the features on the females are so beautiful, and I compare myself to a guy that's not healthy. You know, I compare myself, or I how do I want to say this? Because the guys that were farting, guys, just listen, hear me out. They were a lot way healthier than me, and they're normal. Whereas I'm not. I'm the opposite. I'm not healthy, and I'm really not normal. So when I was looking at a hot, attractive female that's healthy, it turned me on because their organs are healthier than mine. Like they're healthier than me. Their insides are healthier and everything. So and being humiliated, degraded turns me on, and in front, I'm in the presence of a hot female. But it has nothing to do with the guys. I don't get turned on by guys. I mean, I don't look at guys as sexual objects, which is a good thing. And that's another thing messed up with the world today. Gays marrying gays, lesbians marrying lesbians. Uh, to me, that's fucked up. I don't believe in same-sex marriage. I mean, hell, I even look at sometimes the ears, on guys like, my ear is not normal. Most normal ears, healthy people, they stick out. Mine doesn't do that. Maybe because I have extra fat around this area. I don't know, but and they're tilted at an angle. Like I focus on females that ears when they poke out, it's hot. It's normal. And when they have like lines in their stomach, which I don't have, so basically, I get turned on by other people by things that they have that I don't have. Because it turns me on when a female calls me a pathetic loser, sticks her tongue out at me, because she's got it like that, and I don't. Mm, hell, I go on webcams. I'll tell the girls on there to belittle me and degrade me because it turns me on. Because I really don't even know what a relationship is like. I never had a girlfriend. The longest I had a girlfriend was like 3 months out of my whole freaking life. And that was over 10 years ago. And then people wonder why I'm not motivated. Should it come as a really seriously? Should it come as a shock to you guys why I'm not motivated? All I do, I mean, all I fucking do is work and come home and then be miserable. I'm miserable at work. I've had over 50 jobs in my life, most of them warehouse work and manual labor. Go to work, get up early, uh, shove something in my mouth to eat. And sometimes I starve and I don't eat. I skip breakfast, come home grumpy and mad, depressed, moping. Um, the only friend I really have is John to kick it with. Every once in a while, we might go out to the bar, shoot pool every once in a while, but that's depressing because when I see hot chicks, it's down, brings me down because I don't have the courage to talk to them because I feel like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't because I can't get nowhere with females. I mean, that's all I fucking do is for the past 17 years, past 18 years, probably 19, 20, actually for the past 20 years, 19 or 20 years, that's all I've freaking been doing. Before that, I was in college. And before that, I was in high school, which was miserable, had its own kind of misery attached to it. Never dated in throughout high school or college, never had a girlfriend. Man, it sucks. And the only girl I really dated was, I'm not complaining, I love black chicks. I've never even dated a white girl in my life. You're looking at a guy that's never even French kissed. There's a lot of things I've never done. I don't know what it's like. I've never eaten a girl out of my life. I've never had a VJ in my life. Never had head. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, my life does suck, and it's pitiful. It's pathetic. It's sad. You know, most guys wouldn't have lasted as long as me. People under my shoes having learning disabilities, self-esteem problems, confidence problems. I mean, I'm just being real with you guys. I've never had friends my own age. All the people I get along with are way older than me. I mean, like I said, the only dude I really talk to every once in a while, I'll talk to Emil and John. That's about it. John has a girlfriend. He's got a hot daughter that's married, but that's about it, man. I mean, John's brother Dan. I mean, other than that, all I got is my mom and my dad. That's about it, you know. And I barely even talk to my dad anymore. My sister, I ain't talk to her. She's got a life of her own. She got kids. I got no kids. I'll never have kids. Most I'll be is an uncle. It's pretty depressing. But hey, you know, my health ain't that great. Just being real with you guys. I mean, I had to go to learning special schools all my life. I had to go to hospital as a kid. I had braces as a kid. My teeth were way up here. My gums. I had undergo surgeries in my life. I cracked my head open when I was 5 years old. 10 stitches here. I've had about five near-death encounters. I almost could have died. Probably more than that in my life. But I've had a lot of shit, people. A lot of shit I've been through. But I know you could sit there and say, you know, you also been through it. Well, we all been through it, different ways, shapes, and forms, brother. We all been through it. Just to be human sucks. Join me for my last vid.